Welcome to Teaching Orchestra. We're back here in the lab and we're going to be working on the staging process for how to set your students up to do a brush stroke. Okay, so this is a right hand exercise, it's a bowing exercise, so we just want to simplify it, do bow technique first and then add fingerings and stuff to that later on with the left hand. So the first thing we're going to do is just have your students put their instruments up in the playing position. We're going to make sure that they set their bows on the D string around the balance point area of the bow. And a cool thing you can do is kind of show the students where the balance point is and they can kind of feel it on their bows, and that's entertaining for a day. So we just get them to set the bow, make sure they've got a little wiggle so that they're gripping the string, and we're just going to teach them how to rebound into the string and relax. So they're just going to press into the string, relax, press into the string, relax, press into the string, relax, just to feel the bow springing. And that tactile sensation is important for learning some of the rest of these off the string techniques, is to kind of feel the bow rebound. Okay? Stage 2, once they get comfortable doing that, they're going to start to rebound off the string and lift off the string, and this is a completely vertical exercise. It's not a horizontal exercise yet, so they're going to push down onto the string and come up. Push down onto the string and come up. Okay? So with this, leaving the string is no problem. Getting back on the string is sometimes where we have the problem. So just being able to make sure that our wrists are functioning where they're supposed to, where we're getting a lot of flexibility. As we come down, we let the wrist and fingertips act as a shock absorber so that we don't get additional bounces as we come back. Like try that, stiffen up and show them what it looks like when we come down too hard. Yeah, see how Mabel's getting some double bounce and she kind of slaps it on there. So with the tension here and the tension here, yeah, just keeping them from doing a ricochet on accident. Because the bow's designed to spring, right? Okay. Once they've gotten set up with that activity, then we move them on to stage 3, which is to add the horizontal motion. Okay, and then you can refine it the way you want it from there to fit the music that they're playing. So again, we just set the bows on the string, and we're going to press into the string and then rebound off, and then reset. Now go up, set, down, set. Now, when you teach it in the classroom, do it just the same way that I did do it here, because resetting the bow each time is critical. And the other critical component, of course, is that the bow always starts on the string. We would never play a brush stroke off the string and then try to brush this way. It's possible to do, but when you're playing in a section or when you're playing with an accompanist or something, it's not very practical. It's a big risk. So always start it on the string, and then from this point where they've got the basics of the brush stroke, you can kind of go from there with how you want to teach it with different tempos, adding the left hand, that kind of thing. But the idea is figuring out how to set the bow, how to spring off the string, reset, spring off the string. That's one of the first good exercises to start teaching orchestra when we start learning off the string techniques. In the next video, we're going to be going over spiccato, which is one of the most basic off-the-string bow strokes, and how we go from sort of the controlled brush to a bounce. So we'll see you next time.